Hi friends, in the last I gave you an agenda as to what exactly I would be taking care with respect to the formulation of an objective, a good and a specific objective. Now I have to be very clear as to what I'm going to download it to each one of you. Now after giving you the introduction about the questions, I'm going to start off my journey with the first set of questions with respect to the objectives. Now here my attempt is just to give you the list of these questions before I can proceed further and start answering each one of these questions in my forthcoming videos for this particular playlist. So first and foremost, I would like to start off as what are objectives. Now, I'm not going to give you a definition which you can find it in almost all the books. We can share the names of the books and you can see. However, what in reality are objectives is something as a faculty now I'm able to understand and I'll be sharing it. Now, how do I prepare my set of objectives? That would be the second question. Third, how do I format my objectives? Now, preparation and formatting the objectives, there are two different questions altogether, and a line can be drawn and we will see if we are able to achieve that I should say space for it and understand what is that demarcating line for us. Fourth question would be, is there a timeline for formatting my own objects? Now as a student, I mean even now, after achieving good education, I would say, not just the literary person. I am a literary person. However, I'm talking in terms of the education of myself. Yes, I can say that I'm an educated person, and after achieving some level in the education, I understand that yes, there is a timeline, and that timeline one has to understand and see how it is going to help you to format your own set of objectives. So don't be in a hurry and think that okay, I'll be getting this set of my questions and let me proceed further. No, a time will come when you are able to get that bowl of objectives, ready-made objectives in front of you. However, to get that bowl, you need to be in the kitchen. You need to cook all by yourself with the ingredients, and sometimes you have to grow your own ingredients also, and we will see how that thing can be understood out here. Next question would be, what are required to format a good objective or objectives in research? Okay, then what are different kinds of objectives? This is also something which I have learned and I understood. Though many people do not discuss these things, we will see even those varieties also. And I have understood that yes, after attending and being with those teachers for some time and just focusing, and I did not clutter myself with any other agenda. It was just the workshops and the faculty development programs. For me, my focus was on that, and I just completed with them, and then I understood what are those kind of objectives that I'm looking for. How do I know which one of the objective is the right one for me? What is the right approach to formulate an objective? What is the role of the teachers and faculties in formulating the objectives for a student or a scholar, not just at the MPhil or PhD level, before that also. And that is the reason why I was checking out with the timeline. And is it important for one to really take the guidance of your teachers in order to get something? And what that guidance is, we will even see even that one. What are the choices available for me for formatting the objectives for my research? Okay, so this would be dissertations, academic writings at UG and PG level, theses, reports, publishing of papers, articles, etc., etc. You can go for your higher degrees also. It can be a doctorate or postdoc or DLit. Choice is yours. How do you want to go? How many objectives and sub-objectives, if any, I mean, is just one objective enough for me, or is it necessary for me to again cite out one, two, three, four objectives, or within the main objective, one objective with sub objective? Now, that is what I would like to share, and what is the academic and professional tools and techniques that are there and standards which are presented out for this kind of a thing. Also, how do I identify the right and correct set of objectives for my research? Okay, because everybody is worried, my objective is right, my this thing is right, how do, and later on once we discover, oh god, the set of objective that I have identified is completely wrong one, that would be highly disruptive for your research work and the time that you have invested. And definitely, yes, if you have spent some money also on that, how do I write or pen down my objects? Now the question arises, okay, it's clicking in your mind and something is there which is asking you, okay, now please can you pen down, and I wanted to see it in black and white. That inner urge is coming in. So how do you go ahead with that? What kind of questions must be present for formulating an objective for a research work? So these form my first set of questions, and trust me, if you have the answers, for each one of them, you are on the right track. Otherwise, it becomes very difficult. So I'm going to end up here with this set of questions given to you, and let me proceed further. Not that I'm just giving you the questions. I would be coming up in my later videos and make you understand each and every one of these questions also. Till then, thank you and take care. Bye.